Hey everyone, happy day whatever it is of Vlogmas. It's Friday, the 30th of November, and this is the beginning of a reading vlog, obviously. I haven't been doing this regularly lately because I've been so busy, but this coming week I have a lot of time to read and I've also got some exciting things to do. So I figured I should vlog it and then I can have like week 1 of Vlogmas recorded. I'm currently back at my granddad's house where I used to live, so this is kind of a throwback for some of you older subscribers. Octavia, my cat, is here somewhere, right there. I have an hour or so until I have to pick Quill up from work. It's the morning and he's got a half day because it's his birthday and I booked the whole day off because why not? So I'm going to be doing some reading before I pick him up, before we play Red Dead Redemption later, and I'm so excited. Anyway, as far as the reading goes, for this reading vlog, I am determined to finish Nevernight. I'm trying to finish it by the end of the day so I can include it in my November wrap up, but let's be honest, it's probably not going to happen. I'm 150 pages in out of 400, so I've got a while to go, but I reckon I can probably do it, especially if I speed read some now. I'm not loving it. The footnotes are driving me crazy, so I've had to start ignoring them. Also, this room is echoing, which is really quite strange. At this point, I'm probably not going to read the sequel, but at least I can recap this one for recaptains, so something's coming of this. And then I'm also going to read a bit more of Evermore, which is coming out at the end of December. And then I don't know what I'm going to read. I could get started on my December TBR. I have no idea which book I'm going to choose, so just follow me along for this week and we'll see how my reading goes. Hopefully I'll be quite productive, especially because I need to read like 9 books for this challenge, so we'll see. Also, I'm not actually doing any reading at the moment because I forgot, oh my god, I forgot to say that since I'm at my granddad's, I'm going to pick up some of the books that I left here because I've now got some space on my bookshelf at home. Let me just show you the ones I have to choose from. So that's my one bookcase. Here we have books that I need to recap for recaptains, and then also that pile down there, and then all of these other ones are ones that I haven't read yet, or like series that I've only just started. I don't really know where to start. I'm not going to go too crazy, I'm just going to take a few with me. Maybe a couple of books to recap, and then yeah. Also I've got like 3 bags of books there that I need to donate. I honestly don't know which ones to go for, so let's have a quick look through to see what I've got. I do need to recap P.S. I Still Love You, and since the sequel has been announced, the sequel to, oh I can't even show you, the sequel to All the Boys I've Loved Before on Netflix has been announced. It's going to happen, so I might as well recap the second book. I will take Tempest and Vortex with me by Julie Cross. These are kind of older YA that I'd quite like to finish the series. I've got the 3rd book somewhere. And then maybe one more series that I can recap for recaptain. Let's go with the Robert Galbraith books because the 4th book recently came out and I haven't read them, so it'll be good to recap them so I get a refresher. As for books I want to read, I'm just going to prop you guys up there so I can have a good rummage through. I'm still here, don't worry. Okay, so the first one is Daughter of Smoke and Bone. Bought this ages ago. I'm going to take it with me. Firelight by Sophie Jordan. Again, if you're an older reader or book blogger or whatever, you probably remember this. It was a massive thing and I'm not sure I'm going to enjoy it, but I think now's probably the time to take it off my TBR. This is like also a really good sneak peek of my upcoming TBRs. I don't even remember receiving half of these. I think a lot of these are ones that I got given by publishers. Yeah, a lot of these were unsolicited, so I'm not as interested in them, which is a shame. Seraphina by Rachel Hartman, I'll take that with me. Another dragon book, there seems to be a theme here. And finally, I think I'm going to go for The Edge of Everything because I've got the sequel and I might as well try and read it. So yeah, those are the books I'll be taking back with me. I should probably like prop myself up now. There's still a lot here. This is still quite a lot. Good morning, it's currently Sunday and I have a bit of an update for you guys. I finished Nevernight, finally, and I didn't really like it. I think I'm going to end up giving this 2 stars. You guys will probably already know this because I think my wrap-up's going up in a couple of days. But for you guys it will have been a couple of days ago. But anyway, I finished Nevernight, which was one of my goals for the end of the year. And yeah, I didn't really enjoy it. I don't understand the hype, didn't like the footnotes, didn't like the writing style. Mia was a really good main character, but otherwise I couldn't really get into it. I'm not going to read the sequel I am probably just going to ask a friend to recap it for recaptains, but I'll have to recap this one, I suppose. It's about what I expected, really. I tried the book 3 times in 3 different formats before this 4th time when I finally finished it, so it's not really a surprise that I couldn't really get into it. But I feel like I gave it a fair go. So after that, I decided to pick up something a bit lighter, and by lighter I just mean contemporary, because this book isn't really a light read, and that is Elina Olefin is Completely Fine, which is one of the books I got from the library. I read about 100 pages yesterday and I really got into it, but now I have a whole day to read and record videos and play Red Dead Redemption, so I'm going to continue with this. I've read a bit more this morning. I'm on chapter 20 now, so I'm about halfway through, I would say, and I'm really, really enjoying it. It's about a woman called Elina Olefin who seems to have some sort of autism. I think she's probably on the spectrum, and she also had a very abusive childhood and also an abusive relationship later on after or during uni. It's difficult to read at times, but Elina is an amazing narrator, and some of the stuff she comes out with I can really relate to, and she reminds me a lot of my brother, who is also on the spectrum. He has Asperger's. He doesn't really understand like social cues and things like that. So this book is a really interesting read. I'm loving it, and I think it was a really good choice. So I'm hoping to read a bit more of this after I've done some video editing. As you can tell, I am doing Vlogmas, so I have a lot of videos to still record and edit. I think I have currently 5 videos recorded that need to be edited and uploaded, and I need to make fun thumbnails for them. And then I also need to record several more. So yeah, that's how my day is going to go. I don't have any other plans for today. So once all that is done, I'm hoping to play some Red Dead Redemption. Quill got it for his birthday 2 days ago, and he's been playing it non-stop, basically, which is why I had so much time to read yesterday. And I really want to start my game. The original plan was for us to swap every time he died, or at the end of each mission, because I have a profile on the Xbox as well. And then the plan was for me to play yesterday morning, but he got too into it and I just left him to it because I had reading to do. So today, while he's not here, I'm going to be able to do some. I also need to figure out the last couple of things for my Secret Santa. I'm doing the Broken the Bookish Secret Santa again this year, which I do every year. It's such a fun event for the community. So yeah, I need to think a bit more about that today. But mostly it's going to be a Vlogmas editing and recording day, because I need to get on top of this so that I don't let myself down, because I've given myself this challenge of uploading a video every day or every other day. I haven't actually decided if it's going to be every day or every other day yet, but by the time this comes up you'll know the answer to that. So it's a bit later on in the evening and I have recorded some videos, not enough, but I have a good backlog for the following week for Vlogmas, which is cool. I'm going to record a couple more because I'm not sure how much time I'll have during the week to record for the following week, if this makes sense. Does this make sense at all? I thought I would update you now because I've just finished reading Elina Olefin is Completely Fine by Gail Honeyman. This is one of the books that I got from the library, like I said, and I loved it. It was emotional, and Elina was an amazing protagonist, and I loved it. So now I need to pick another book to read, and I'll be picking off my December TBR. The 2 options that I'm leaning towards are Brandon Sanderson's 2 novellas, so Legion and The Emperor's Soul, or Empress of All Seasons. I think if I read Legion and The Emperor's Soul, then that would be good, because then I'll be slightly ahead with my reading challenge, and it's a lot shorter, so I should be able to finish it today. I'm going to take a break from reading now, eat something, and then I will be doing another filming marathon because today has been insanely busy. Hi everyone, and welcome back to my car vlogs. It's been a while. It's currently Tuesday afternoon. I'm at lunch, just eating, chilling in my car. So I thought I would give you a quick update on what's been going on with my reading. Let me see if I can put this in like a decent place. This will do, I suppose. This way I don't have to hold it up. Reading wise, I haven't really done much since I finished Elina Olefin. So yeah, that was on Sunday, and since then I've been reading this book. Oh god, this is a really bad position, I'm sorry. Legion and The Emperor's Soul. I finished Legion, started and finished it yesterday, and it was okay. Not my favourite Brandon Sanderson book, I guess, but nothing can really top Mistborn or The Way of Kings for me. Legion is a novella. It's about a guy who has these hallucinations, we think, and he's basically got these hallucinations are basically his army of like helpers.
if he needs something, he can sort of summon a new hallucination. He has to help a woman find a missing camera. This camera can take photos of the past. I liked it. I'm interested in the character, certainly, but because it's a novella and I don't normally read short stories, I wasn't too impressed by it. I feel like a lot of authors struggle to get the amount of plot they want into such short stories. This one was only about 75 pages. I'm about to start reading The Emperor's Soul, which is, I think, an Elantris novella. I don't know anything about it other than that, so I'm gonna start that now. This one's a little bit longer. I think it's maybe 120 pages, something like that. So I'm gonna crack on with that, hopefully read a good 50 pages now while I'm on lunch, and then hopefully finish the book this afternoon and then get started on my next one, because I've got a lot of books to read this month. It's currently Saturday and I had to take a couple of days off of daily vlogging because I had a couple of anxiety issues, but they are mostly over and done with now. As you can see, I do have like stress spots and stuff coming up because work has just been crazy. I know I say this in like every single vlog that I do, but the run up to Christmas has been absolutely awful so far, and every department is just, they don't know what they're doing at the moment, and it's caused a bit of anxiety, and that means I haven't been uploading Vlogmas videos. Well, I have. I've only missed 2 days so far, and it's the 8th now, so I think that's quite good. I just thought I'd give you a quick reading update for today. I've just finished Legion and The Emperor's Soul. I finished Legion earlier this week and then finished off The Emperor's Soul today, this morning, and I really enjoyed The Emperor's Soul. I thought it was fantastic. I really enjoyed it. There was a lot going on, and it didn't feel like a novella. Brandon Sanderson did a really good job of packing everything in and making the story concise but also very well developed, and I would love to read more about forgeries and stuff. So there was that. My plans for today are to do some more reading because I've got a few books that I'm in the middle of planning to start or kind of iffy about, so I just need to decide. First of all, let me tell you about the book that I'm currently in the middle of, and that is Evermore by Sarah Holland. This is the sequel to Everless, and I'm 40% of the way through. It's okay so far. It's not as good as Everless, and there's been a lot of kind of meandering and not much action, and the beginning was just pretty much exactly the same as the first book with characters in exactly the same situations, so I'm not all that impressed by it. So I would really like to finish that off today. My Kindle says I have about 2 hours left, so it shouldn't take too long. And then as for the books that I need to start or want to start, the first one is The Suspect by Fiona Barton. However, this book isn't one of the ones that I previously owned prior to Quill setting me this challenge 15, so it wouldn't count. So I'm forcing myself to start another book. My first option is A Certain Slant of Light. This is the older YA book that I was telling you guys about. I think it's about a ghost. I don't really know. I just bought it because everyone else was talking about it back in the day. And then my other option is Frostblood by Ellie Blake, because I am currently in a fantasy mood and I was considering reading Empress of All Seasons, but I feel like that's going to be a bit more in depth. So I thought maybe I would read a lighter fantasy in the hope that I will stay in this fantasy mood ready to read Empress of All Seasons later. So Frostblood is my other option. I haven't decided yet, but I will tell you when I do. Oh, I could also show you what I'm sending my Secret Santa because I haven't done that yet. I haven't wrapped anything yet. I need to do that today. And then these are all my birthday cards and quills as well. Jesus Christ, I look tired. This week has been really draining, guys, in case you couldn't tell. So my Secret Santa, everything is all boxed up. I just need to wrap it. So first of all, Terrace Chocolate Orange, because that's a classic. Seahorse Chocolate, because I love this brand. It tastes amazing. Some more chocolate, of course. I got this really cute pin from eBay because my Secret Santa said that she's into like witchy stuff. And I found this pin that says, "We're the Weirdos, Mister," which is a quote from The Craft, and I love The Craft. I don't know if my Secret Santa has seen it, but The Craft is amazing and it's a great film, so if she hasn't seen it, I'm going to recommend that she does. I've got a wrapped pumpkin pie scented candle. Basically, I smelt it and I just had to buy it because it smells amazing and it's tiny and cute. I think she is going to like it. And then lastly, I got the 3 books, which are still in the packaging. One second. The first one is Perfume, which is a classic, I think. I haven't read it. I haven't read any of these books because my Secret Santa and I have such different tastes. Harvest by Jim Crace. Again, hadn't heard of this one. The Toy Makers, and this is about the Emporium, which is in the heart of London. Something about imagination of children and adults, patchwork dogs that seem alive, toy boxes that are bigger on the inside. It just sounds like really lovely magical realism during wartime, and I think it sounds great, and I might pick it up next year. That's it for my update for now. I'm going to relax for a bit and
read, so I'll keep you updated later on. It's Sunday and my only reading update is that I read a bit more of Evermore and it's alright. I've got about 45 minutes left according to my Kindle, but I fell asleep while reading it, so haven't really read much of that. And I also DNF'd A Certain Slant of Light because I didn't like the writing style. I'm going to be giving it away to the charity shop or the library or something because I was so unimpressed. Which means I will be starting Frostblood soon and hopefully I will like that better. So my plans for today are to record several videos I need to record for Vlogmas. So I've got 2 videos for the coming week to record and then like 3 for the following week. So I'm going to try to do at least 2 or 3 of those, which will really help out next weekend when I'm going to be hungover from the Christmas party. I'm hoping this is going to be a relaxing Sunday because yesterday wasn't quite so relaxing, so I wasn't feeling fantastic. So I think I'm going to actually end the reading vlog here, even though I don't think it's been the most exciting. So I've recorded all of my videos that I need to for the next week or so. So I'm going to get to editing those and also finish off Everless on my Kindle, which should be taking about 45 minutes, and start Frostblood by Ellie Blake, which is the first in a trilogy. This one's about people with elemental powers, so I'm really looking forward to this one because that's kind of my thing. And then I guess I will start my next reading vlog. I don't know if I'm going to be doing another one next week or if it's going to overlap into the following week. I haven't really decided yet, it just depends how busy I get. So thanks for watching everyone, and I'll speak to you on my next one. Bye!